my channel. For today's video I'm doing a hair extension review, and this is on my taping hair extensions. So the ones that I'm wearing at the moment, I'm going to give you my pros, my cons. Also I'm going to let you know all about these hair extensions, and at the end of this video there's also going to be a giveaway, so make sure that you stay tuned for that. So if you're new to my channel and you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below, and also make sure to hit the bell icon just so you're notified every time I upload a new video. So in this video I'm going to tell you all about these hair extensions. I'm going to let you know if I like them, if I don't like them, the pros, the cons, all about the company that I got them from as well. And I'm so excited to let you guys know how I feel about these. I've done so many videos on extensions on my channel for the last few years. I will link everything down below for you so you can check them out. I've tried out so many different types of hair extensions while I've been on YouTube. I've done micro loop, micro ring, nano ring hair extensions, clip-in hair extensions. I've tried so many different ones, but I've never tried tape-ins. In all honesty, I was a little bit worried about trying tape-in hair extensions for quite a few years because I've heard so many horror stories. People said that they're going bald, people said that they've just slipped out of their hair, and other people said that they really liked them and that they're really good for thin hair. And I researched so much about these hair extensions. I watched loads of videos, I watched professional videos, I also watched reviews on other people on YouTube, and I came to the conclusion that I wanted to try these out because they were a different type of extension. Also, they were meant to be a lot quicker and a lot easier to put in your hair, because I have had micro ring hair extensions in my hair for probably about 2 years on the trot, and they used to take me around 3 to 4 hours to put a full head in my hair, and it just used to take such a long time, and I just wanted something that I could put in and take out pretty quickly and easily. I didn't want to have clip-in hair extensions. I do have some of those for if I don't wear hair extensions and I just want nice long hair, and I decided I was just going to go ahead and order some tape-in hair extensions because I was really intrigued to see how they were. I looked at loads of videos, and there was a specific one that I looked at which was Jay-Z Styles, and they have their own hair extension company that also have their own salon, and I will link them down below for you so you can check them out. But they're the reason why I decided I was going to go ahead and try these extensions out, because she uses them on most of her clients. She says that they're so quick and easy to do. She uses them on herself and they just look so nice, flawless. They look like people's own hair, and I was like, you know what, if this is going to save me a lot of time, I am going to try these out. So I decided to go ahead, pick up these hair extensions. Now when I was looking at buying these extensions, I haven't actually dyed my hair since not last October but that October before. I've decided I'm going to go back to my roots, and this is all my natural hair colour. And if you guys know, if you are my fellow redheads, you know that it is very, very extremely hard to find red hair extensions that don't look fake. I've seen loads of hair extension companies and they do red hair, but it's one of those where it sort of looks like it's washed out red, if you know what I mean. So it just looks like it was dyed, it's just washed out, and it just doesn't look very consistent, and it just looked horrible. It's just one colour, and I decided I was going to do loads of research, look at loads of different places. And I remember a couple of years ago when I did my friend's hair extensions, she bought the hair extensions and she wanted me to do a micro weft in there, and she bought these clip-in ones from ClipHair, and she was saying how much she loved them. She'd been wearing them for over a year and they were still really nice and soft. They weren't expensive either. She said that they were super affordable and they just looked really good. All the colours just blended very well. It wasn't just one tone, it had loads of different tones in the hair as well. So I decided I was going to go ahead and look at ClipHair's website, and I was shocked to find out that it had 5 different shades of red hair. Usually places just have 1 or they have 2. Usually it's colour number 30, which is usually one of those where it's just one colour of red. It doesn't mesh with anyone's hair, looks like it's washed out, or you have sort of like a strawberry blonde colour, which isn't my hair colour. As you can see, I am ginger, and strawberry blonde does not match with my hair. Also, they usually have a mahogany shade as well, but on ClipHair's website they had 5 different shades. They had strawberry blonde and ginger, they had light auburn, they have dark auburn, they've got natural ginger or red, then they've also got mahogany. So they've got 5 different shades, and I think that's amazing because people that have naturally red hair, we don't have hair that is just one colour, and usually it's not all the same tone either. You can have people that have more orange tones in their hair, more red tones in their hair, brighter hair, darker hair, and I find it extremely hard to find extensions that match this hair colour. The extensions that I'm wearing are shade number 30. They're also 20 inches, which is the perfect length for me. I love the way that it blends my hair because these aren't a perfect match. They do look really, really close to my natural hair. The only thing I do have to say is that I do wish that they were a little bit more orangey, but they blend really well. So many people have complimented me. Loads of people have asked if it's my own hair, which if people ask if it's your own hair, you know that you've done a really, really good job. And I just love the way they feel, the way that they look. They feel really nice and silky, and I've actually used these twice now. So I used them for 6 weeks the first time that I used them, took them out, then just replaced the tape on top of them, and I've had these in for about 3 or 4 weeks now, and I still really like the way that they look. They just feel really good. They look really good as well. They blend with my own hair and they just look nice and shiny. So 20 inches is the perfect length for me because because I am a very tall person. I tend to have 18-inch hair and it tends to be quite short, but 20 inches is the perfect length. Even when I curl it, it comes just under my boobs and it looks really good. When it's straightened, it looks even longer. And I've also purchased another pack in the length 22 inches just because I didn't have any 20 inches left, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go a little bit longer and see how they look, and I'm so excited to put those ones in. So if you don't know what tape-in hair extensions are, they're just little wefts of hair that are around 4 centimeters wide, and you get the tape on the top and all the extension is stuck in there, and then you have all of the hair that comes down like this. So this is what one of the extensions looks like, and to put them in, it is pretty easy to do once you get the hang of it. All you do is you get one layer of hair. It does have to be quite thin, so you get your layer of hair, you put one extension on the bottom, you put the layer of hair on the top, and then you also sandwich another extension on the top. So this is what it looks like. So you have your hair inside the sandwich, and this is how much hair that you get, and I think that's quite a lot in there. So it's 2.5 grams per extension, so when you sandwich them together it's 5 grams per sandwich, and these are so much easier to put in your hair. Now they do take a little bit of time to get used to, and it did take me around 2 to 3 hours to put my first full head in my hair. I have done 2 full heads on myself, I've done half a head on my mum. It took me about 2 to 3 hours to do the first lot just because I wasn't really too sure what I was doing. It was quite easy to put them in. The only thing is when you're doing the sectioning, it does take a little bit of time to get used to it because it's not the same as with micro ring hair extensions. With these ones, some of them you can put on an angle just to make sure that when you put your hair up you can't see them. And with micro ring extensions it's pretty much just one straight line, and these ones will take a little bit of time to work out where it is best to put them in your hair. It's not the same for everyone. If you've got thin hair, normal hair or thick hair, it's going to be different for all 3 of them. So for instance, if you have thin hair, you don't put them up as high as if you would if you have normal or thick hair, because it's just one of those where you don't have enough hair at the top that can cover them. And I actually enjoy putting these in because I like to see where they can go in my hair. Now I am a pro at it. I have done it twice on my own hair and then once on my mum's hair, so I am a little bit of a pro at putting these in. So it is one of those where when you first do it, it is going to take quite a long time, and now it only takes me about an hour and a half to put a full head in my hair. And I just think it's so easy, so quick to put these in, because like I said, with my micro ring extensions it takes me about 4 to 5 hours to do a full head, and it just takes a long time. And with these, I also like the fact that where you position these, you can put them where you want, and if you look at your hair and you notice that you've got a gap where you haven't got an extension, you just find out where to put it, you pop this in there, and then straight away it's gone, and it's literally within about 2 minutes you've got the perfect hair. And it's just really good. I love the way that these look in my hair. I love how quick and easy they are to apply, and the fact that they last up to 6 weeks is really good. Also, I do like the fact these conceal quite a big chunk of your hair as well, so you don't need as many in the hair. So each pack of hair extensions contains 100 grams, and I used 1.5 packs for my hair. I do still have these 2 left over, so I used 145 grams to do the whole head, and it does seem really thick and full. And like I said, these I've reused and they still look really thick and full as well. Also, I like the fact that at the bottom they don't taper really thin. They're one of those where it's quite thick at the top and then they're not super thin at the bottom like a lot of those hair extensions. They do look really natural in the hair as well. I love the tones of these hair extensions because you don't just have one bold colour in here, you have loads of different tones. So in the ones that I'm wearing at the moment, you have blondes, you have browns, you have reds, gingers, you have a little bit of black in there as well. So they have loads of tones, so they can blend with loads of different hair colours, and I really like the way they look. I think they blend really well with my own natural hair, and I just think they're really good. So now I'm going to go ahead and tell you the pros and cons of the hair extensions. So the first things I'm going to talk about are the pros. So you get loads of different tones in the hair extensions and not just one block colour. There's also loads of different colours in the tape and extensions. I believe there's about 30. You get mixed colours, ombre colours, one colour, so you can find loads of different types of extensions to see if they blend with your own hair. Also, they're very affordable. For the 20-inch extensions, I believe they're about £75. You do get 100 grams in each of the packs, and I used 1.5 packs. The fact that they're reusable is just so good because then you don't feel like you've wasted all this money with only using them once. You can reuse them loads and loads of times. Also, it brings me on to the fact that they're reusable. They're so easy to reuse. All you do is you just take off the old tape that's on here, then you just get some new tape. You can buy it on Amazon, which is what I did, and then put the new tape on the top, take off the top pieces, and then you're good to go, and they're pretty much back to normal. You can wash these because they are human hair. You can curl them, you can straighten them, you can dry them, you can literally do anything to these like you would do to your own hair. They're also not too thin at the bottom, and with a lot of hair extension companies, they do say that they're like 20 inches, and then it's 20 inches all the way to the little tip right at the bottom. And I've had some hair extensions before from China and eBay, and they just did not look very good. They started off quite thick at the top, and then they're ones where you basically have no hair at the bottom, and it says it's 20 inches, but the only hair that you can use is probably about 12 inches of hair. But these ones, you can use all of it. It just looks really good. It blends really well as well, so I think it's just incredible, especially for the price as well. Also, they don't take too long to apply. Once you get the hang of it, it takes you around an hour and a half to apply a full head, and like I said, the first time I did it, it took me between 3 and 4 hours to apply a full head, but that's because I wasn't used to where I was putting these extensions. It was brand new for me. It was a new technique that I've never done before, and yeah, it took me a while. But now, like I said, it takes about an hour and a half to do my own hair, and you'll get the hang of it. It's a very easy technique to do as well. And then to remove them, it is pretty easy to do as well, so you do also need to get the hang of if you are going to be removing these yourself. I will do a full video on how I remove them, but basically you'll just need some baby oil. You'll also need a comb. You can put the baby oil on the top, rub it all in, then get the comb, put it in the middle, and then you can pull them apart. It's very quick and easy to do, and it doesn't cost a lot of money. I know that a lot of salons do charge quite a lot of money to try and take them out, but it's one of those where with most extensions, if you put oil on them, that's what's going to make them slip. That's why we say don't put conditioner on your hair extensions, because it will make them slip even further down. So this is why we also say don't put oil on them, because it's very easy for them to just slip out if you put oil on the hair. Also, the extensions are undetectable, so if you put them in the correct position in your hair, you won't be able to see them because the band is the same colour as the hair. I will show you what they look like in my hair, but because I have positioned them correctly, no one can see them at the moment, and you also can't see them if I put them in a ponytail. So I'm just going to get one of my extensions so you can see. So that is what one of my extensions looks like. As you can see, it is quite far down my hair at the moment because I have had it in for 3 to 4 weeks. So it is grown out with my own hair, so they probably will need to be removed very, very soon. But yeah, that's what they look like. And even when I have my hair up in a ponytail, you can't see the extensions. I'm going to quickly show you right now. So this is what it looks like when I have my hair in a ponytail. As you can see, you can't detect any extension here. You might be able to see some just because I didn't do it in one of those where it's a perfect ponytail. It's just a very, very rough ponytail. So as you can see, you can probably just see a tiny bit of extension, but most of the time you literally can't see anything if I've done my hair properly in a ponytail. So literally that's what it looks like. They are undetectable. Also, in case you didn't know, these extensions do last up to 6 weeks, which I think is really good, because if you want to use them for a special occasion or a holiday, you can pop them in. They'll last for the duration of that holiday, and then you can just take them out. If you want to dye your hair, if you want to change the way that you do your hair, you can just reuse them as well. So you just put on the new tape and then reinstall them, and they're really good. So I just think that that's good. I like the way that they last for up to 6 weeks as well, because it's not one of those where you know that it's going to be damaging the hair. Because with my micro ring extensions, I actually kept them in my hair one time for 8 months, and they lasted a very long time. But it's one of those where sometimes you do get a little bit worried that you are damaging your hair by keeping the extensions in for quite a long time. But with these, they do grow out with your hair. You keep them in for 6 weeks, which I think is the perfect amount to keep an extension in for. Usually we do say to keep the extensions in for between 1.5 months to 3 months, and then change them out, give your hair a break, and then do new extensions if you want to. So those are all the pros, and as you can tell, there are a lot of pros about these hair extensions. I do like so many things about these, and now I'm going to go on to the cons, and there is actually only one con about these extensions, and that is to do with the colour. So if you guys have ever dyed your hair ginger, bright red, any tone of red or orange or copper hair, you'll know that it fades very, very quickly and easily. So you can literally wash your hair 2 times and the red will pretty much have faded straight away. But with these ones, it's not after around 2 washes, it's after around 4 or 5 washes the colour starts to wash out, and it ends up going this sort of red tint to it. I can't really explain it, but it just looks like one of those where the hair dye has just faded very, very quickly, and it just doesn't look the best anymore. But these extensions dye very easily. Honestly, I had the faded red colour. I put it against my hair. I was like, these are not going to match my hair. Then I used my old hair dye that I used when I was going back to my ginger hair, and I put that on my hair extensions. They took the colour very well, and this is what I ended up with. And this is after about 3 washes, and it still looks exactly the same. So these dye very, very easily. I didn't use a box dye on these extensions. I did get a colour from Sally's with the peroxide, and it worked amazingly. So I'm not too sure how it would work if you use a box dye, but with those hair dyes, it works really, really well. It keeps them nice and shiny as well. The smell is really good, and yeah, so they dye very easily, but the colour does fade. But I don't think it's to do with these extensions why the colour fades. I think it's literally just because they are dyed red. They're not natural ginger hair. If they were natural ginger hair, they wouldn't fade. But to be honest, because they're dyed, any hair extensions that you're going to get that are dyed, they are going to start fading anyway. So those are all the pros and cons of these hair extensions, and overall I can tell you that I really, really do like these. They're so affordable. You get so much hair in there. Each pack is 100 grams of hair, so I only need 1.5 packs. Like I said, they are very affordable. They always keep having their offers on, so payday offers where you get 10% off. You also get free delivery worldwide as well, which is incredible, and I don't know any hair extension company that do that. Also, they're Remy Human hair, they're tangle free as well, so you know that they're not going to tangle or go horrible like some extensions do. They start to go dry and then they start to tangle, look like you've got big bushes in the hair, then you have to keep brushing your hair. These hair extensions are super soft, super silky, and I really do like them. So I think I have converted to taping hair extensions. I feel like they're probably my favourite now. I did love micro ring extensions, but tape-ins, they may have taken the cake just because they're so much quicker to put in and you get so much more hair as well. They're suitable for thin hair, normal hair and thick hair. They're just really good, and I really like these, and I can't believe it's taken me this long to try out taping hair extensions. I think it's just one of those because I knew that micro rings worked for my hair. I loved them, so I was like, I don't feel like I need to have new extensions, but I decided I was going to try some new ones. I do feel like I might try out another type of hair extension as well very soon, just because I'm really enjoying doing these new reviews and trying out new different types of extensions and things like that. So watch this space because you might see another one. So now that I've finished the review, I'm going to go ahead and tell you all about the giveaway and how you can enter it. So for this giveaway, I've teamed up with ClipHair, and they're giving one of you guys, one of my subscribers, the chance to win a full pack of taping hair extensions. This can be any shade of your choice, any length of your choice, but one of you will be able to win a whole pack of taping hair extensions, so you can try this out yourself. So all you have to do is follow the rules, and I'm going to go ahead and tell you how you can enter. So there are a few things that you have to do to enter this giveaway. All the links will be down below in the info section, so you can check those out. So the first thing that you have to do is be subscribed to my YouTube channel, which is this one, also to ClipHair's YouTube channel as well, which will be down below in the info section for you. The second thing is you have to like this video, and the third thing you have to do is comment down below on this video letting me know what your favourite hairstyle is, and also letting me know which hair extensions you would like to win. And if you want a bonus entry, you have to follow me on Instagram, and you have to comment on there letting me know what your favourite hairstyle is and which extensions you'd like to win. Also, you'd need to tag one of your friends on there as well. And if you do the extra entry on Instagram, you also need to put in your comment what your Instagram name is, so I can check that you have followed me on Instagram and also on my YouTube channel as well. And the giveaway is going to be open for 2 weeks. I will put the specific closing date right here for you so you can see when it closes. And like I said, everything is going to be down below in the info section so you can check it out. And I hope that you enjoyed this video, and make sure that you give it a very big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in my next video, guys. Bye!